Last week, Valkyrae announced the arrival of her new skincare line, which claims to prevent damage from blue light, and the internet collectively lost its mind. People began hating on her, calling it a scam, and making jokes about the brand, all while criticizing Rae's attachment to it. So, let's answer the question. What is going on with this skincare brand, and why is it one of the biggest controversies the internet has seen recently? All right, before I explain everything, I gotta remind you to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, and comment on this video. Our Gob is gonna get you. If you don't know who Valkyrae is, did you not watch our story of? I highly recommend you check it out. The TLDR is that Valkyrae is an incredibly popular streamer, content creator, and influencer. She's just really big, basically. So big that she inked a deal with YouTube Gaming to exclusively stream on their platform, co-owns 100 Thieves, and allegedly sold $1 million worth of merch in a single day. So, as a businesswoman and entrepreneur, it would make sense to take next steps and expand your business. And that's where the tweet of October 17th begins our saga. Valkyrae sent out a now deleted tweet that a 2-year project was going to culminate in a reveal 2 days later. That same day, a Twitter account named Reflect Skin tweeted that in 2 days, Reflect by Valkyrae was coming. Valkyrae then shared her excitement in a reply. So we were waiting. We were wondering, what could this be? Rae had become known for her great big business moves, and this could be another one of those moments. Then, on October 19th, it arrived. Reflect is a skincare brand. Influencers create skincare brands all the time. Honestly, for me, it was not that surprising. But what made Reflect different was its purpose. It wasn't anti-acne, anti-aging, moisturizing, or any of the usual stuff.
Meet Reflect. It's the skincare collection that's for everyone who uses a screen. It's designed to protect your skin against blue light, which is emitted from all digital screens. Yes, even the one you're using right now.
Reflect says it is powered by BLPF, RE3, and other essentials for healthy and protected skin. The bottom line about this brand is that it claims to protect your skin from blue light damage. Basically, all of our electronic devices that have a screen emit blue light. Supposedly, this can cause damage to your skin in a variety of ways. So it's targeted towards her audience and people who use a screen. Gamers, if you will. Which, especially in the pandemic, is a lot of people. And that is where the drama started, with the claim that this skincare brand was gonna somehow protect you from blue light damage. This brand claims to prevent the damage that your phone screen and computer screen can create, which for us gamers sounds pretty enticing. However, when the brand was announced to have blue light protection as its defining feature, the internet had a field day. On October 19th, some of Rae's friends like Quarter Jade and also Rae's fans expressed their public support for the brand, but then the negative attention started. It was non-stop criticism from all corners of the internet. People began calling it a scam. Many people were quick to accuse the brand of being based in pseudoscience, which for those of you who are not familiar with these blue light products like the glasses, are pretty routine criticisms of the entire market. People also began to point out that the website had some disclaimers that made things a little hard to believe. Disclaimers like, "We are not responsible if information made available on this site is accurate, complete, or current." The tweets here are just a small example of the backlash she received after her brand launch. I'm not trying to exaggerate, it was a lot. It was a tsunami of mockery. People like Fusely publicly supported Valkyrae's character, basically arguing that she's a good person who never intentionally tried to scam or hurt anyone. Later, Valkyrae sent out a now deleted tweet from an alt account that read, "I was told to wait until tomorrow to speak. I'm also very confused." After some silence, Valkyrae tweeted out that she was going to go live on YouTube to discuss the brand, as well as friends and social media. I watched it live, and honestly, y'all, it was really hard to watch. She explained her side of the story and everything like that, but she also said that she had been experiencing really bad, really dark thoughts during this time. How she explained the situation is kind of all over the place, but we're able to piece together a couple of main themes. Rae said she first became involved with Reflect 2 years ago after a meeting was set up through her talent agency.
Through UTA, which is the talent agency that my agent works for, Joanna and Claudia found me, and they had a meeting with me, and they asked me during that meeting if there was something that I was interested in. And so I interested to make, and so I said, I was like, well, is there any like research on blue light and how it can affect your skin? Because I don't really know much about it and stuff. And they said that, yeah, we can do studies on it.
Claudia and Joanna are the co-founders of Ideation Labs, which is described on Reflect's website as a, quote, women-led strategic incubator that focuses on collaborating with startups, established companies, celebrities, and influencers to create signature beauty and lifestyle brands. It's not clear to what extent they were involved with the brand, but Valkyrae mentions them by name. They're also the only people listed in the Who We Are section of Reflect's website alongside Ray. But back to the timeline Ray gives us.
The next 6 months, they ran their own studies. They did their own research with their labs and their chemists. I saw the research. I saw it with my own eyeballs, and I was really excited because I thought it was groundbreaking research. I thought it was all wonderful stuff. It was excited. I thought it was really going to help not just like me, but like other people as well.
Ray also explained that she was under the assumption that the research would have been posted at launch on the website. However, it wasn't. When she asked why this was the case, Ray said she was told that it cannot be published.
So I go to them asking, first of all, there's no information on the website, and we're making a claim that doesn't have information on the website. Okay, they say, okay, we'll put information on the website. I see the website, it's only third-party information. I ask, wait, how come our studies aren't going on the website? Well, it's because we need to protect like the information. We don't want it to get stolen. And then they said, people have to try the products and they have to do peer reviews, and the more and more skincare products out there for blue light are out there, the more it'll be FDA or whatever gets to approve it or something.
So as of now, the public cannot read anything that supposedly proves that this product has the preventative qualities it says it does. The rest of the live stream consisted of the following. She doesn't need the money. She prides herself on her morals and her character. She is bound by a contract. She is aware that she could get sued. She believes in the product but doesn't want to be a part of it anymore because the research cannot be posted. There were also sections of her talking about the different levels of friend support that she received and what she appreciated from who. Speaking specifically to the science about blue light, here's a TikTok from someone who has a PhD and actually knows what they're talking about.
Even with a big ass monitor, you would need days or months to get the same blue light as 15 minutes of sun. And if you do want to protect against blue light from the sun, which honestly isn't a big issue for most people, these products still probably won't do much. The active ingredients are antioxidants, which could potentially mop up the free radicals that the light causes in your skin, but that's so much less effective than blocking the blue light from getting into your skin in the first place, like a sunscreen. For that, you'd use foundations or tinted sunscreens which have iron oxides in them, and you probably have antioxidants in your skincare already.
Dr. Dre is a dermatologist with a popular YouTube channel. No, not that Dr. Dre. In a video addressing the situation, she says that blue light does affect your eyes and your sleep cycle.
In our eyes, we have something called retinal ganglion cells that are exquisitely sensitive to blue light. And those retinal ganglion cells, they modulate physiologic processes outside of just vision. They signal to your brain to control circadian rhythm, melatonin, and your sleep cycle. So the harmful impact of staring at a computer screen is actually more towards your eye health and potentially your sleep cycle.
But what Dr. Dre doesn't realize is that the RR never drops if the grind doesn't stop. She also said that calling BLPF a sunscreen for the screen was misleading, and she dug into the idea that BLPF is just ingredients and that's not how blue light protection works. As Dr. Dre pointed out, BLPF isn't something that is an achievable thing like a factor of protection, like SPF, aka sun protection factor.
What this person is referring to is a batch of ingredients. So ingredients, there's not a batch of ingredients that equals SPF. So there's not a batch of ingredients that equals blue light protection. Yes, some ingredients are known to help with these things, but to say it's like SPF, it just kind of misrepresents what SPF is in the first place. It is a measure of the final product's ability to protect you from a sunburn.
Dr. Dre has citations in the information section of her video for those of you who want to read more. This video is already super long, but we've pretty much covered everything that has to do with this. This product is out and it's available in places like Ulta, and for those of you who don't know, Ulta is a nationwide beauty supply store. Ray has since deleted all of her original tweets regarding the brand and has removed any mention of Reflect from her bio. So, what do we learn from this? One, there is a difference between giving someone valid criticism for something they did, endorsed, created, whatever, versus bullying them on the internet. And some of you need to get your head on straight about that. Two, most likely, unless the studies she says are real and that she saw have the most revolutionary science behind it, which would be huge, you do not need to protect your skin from your screens. The sun emits UVA rays as well as blue light, so wear your sunscreen when you go out, not when you're at your computer screen. Three, sponsorships, endorsements, and projects like this can be incredibly tricky. You have to be extremely diligent about the product you're putting your name on. And if you're a fan who sees their fave promoting them, you have to be fully informed before buying them. Listen, I use prescription acne medication every single night, and I have spent so much money on skincare products. I have spent countless hours studying and researching skincare from people like Dr. Dre. My grandfather died of melanoma, which is a form of skin cancer. Skincare and the science behind it can do amazing things, including literally saving lives. But the companies behind certain products can and do prey on the uneducated and the afraid. Do your research. And I wish I could tell my younger self that, like, you don't need to apply pounds of makeup onto your face to hide your acne because your skin's your largest organ. It protects you from so many different things, and I'm not gonna let someone who, like, thinks my redness on my face or, like, my acne makes me, like, less than somehow. Like, if you have acne out there, you are beautiful, you are valid. I hate when people call it imperfections, because they're not imperfections. Like, that is the most insulting thing you could say to your skin. Like, you do you, enjoy your skin. You don't have it forever, so.